Hey there everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the last episode, I got the red chain from Mesprit, Azelf, and Yuxi. And then in this episode, we're heading up to the Spear Pillar. Let's do this. You brought the red chain? Escade, you're the only one who can stop whatever is unfolding atop the mountain. That Pokemon has apparently been sighted through the rift. I think it may be Almighty Sinnoh. But Commander Kamado stopped us from heading towards the temple. Okay. You again. I've heard this red chain of yours will bind the world. I assume that to bind the world means to hold the world together, keeping it as it's meant to be. A welcome idea, but I can truly put my faith in such tales? Of course. What? Do you even think the red chain is some trick on Escade's part? He worked mightily to get that thing, and I should know. I was with him the whole time. I saw him rise to the trials set by the 3 Pokemon of the lakes. If he somehow concocted all of that on his own, then what hope do we even have anyway? Perhaps you are right. But if I were to simply place my faith in this boy, and that faith were to be betrayed, then how could I possibly face my people? Then work together with us. Should something go wrong, I'll take complete responsibility. Fine, enough. Let fate decide what happens next. Whichever of us is stronger will prevail. Face me with your Pokemon, Escade. Today, we battle in earnest. Okay. First we battle Beni, and now we battle Kamado. Crunch. Crunch the burb. Snorlax. Oh shoot. Okay. Well, it's time for Decidueye. Triple arrows. Oh shoot, he can use the max potion. Okay. Or a sphere. That's it. What's next? Clefable. Oh no. Okay. It's a fairy type. Fairy types are weak to poison. But Drapion's already pretty low health, and it's also weak to fairy types, I think. I'm gonna risk it. Good, I still get my move. Chance to this. One more. Golem. Oh no. Okay. Gastrodon, your turn. Gastrodon is my MVP. This ought to take him out. There we go. Fate has been decided. Any Pokemon that threatens our life here must be eliminated. You are truly a force to be reckoned with. Escade. The fates have decided. I concede, and I apologize sincerely for doubting you. Commander. I have no right to ask it of you any longer, but please use that strength of yours for the sake of the Galaxy Expedition Team. No, for the sake of the Celestica people and all the Pokemon living in Hisui. Don't you worry, Commander. We've got the red chain. Okay. Oh, my Pokemon are all healed up. That's nice. Okay. I'm going to assume I'm going up against Dialga. If that is the case, my best bet would be to lead with either Rapidash or Luxray. Is Steel weak? Dragon Steel. That was the same as Goodra. And Goodra wasn't weak to... Goodra wasn't weak to the Ice Fang. So I think my best options are Decidueye or Rapidash. Goes Rapidash. Wait. But what if it's Giratina? If it's Giratina, it'll be Dragon Ghost. Which brings me back to Luxray. I'll go with Luxray. Just to be on the safe side. If it's not Giratina, I'll just swap into Decidueye. Decidueye, and if it is, then I'll switch into Luxray. Okay. It's time to use the red chain. Let's see what it can do. Hold on a sec. My head. Something's talking inside my head. You hold the red chain. Try to catch me then, human. Adaman, what are you saying? What do you mean, catch you? Almighty Sinnoh? I think Almighty Sinnoh just spoke to me. It's telling me, you hold the red chain. Try to catch me then, human, for the fight to come. Take these. Okay. So, I'm gonna assume it will be Dialga, so I think I made the right choice. Considering that it was Adaman speaking. Whoa. These graphics are nuts. What? Okay then. Ooh. Don't attack me. Okay, so I'm gonna throw an Ultra Ball first just to test the water. Nope. Ooh. Okay. Agile or a spear. And then an Ultra Ball. There we go. Perfecto. He caught it. The red chain is shattered, but we owe the Pokemon of the lakes our thanks for getting us this far. Oh, well done, Escade, my boy. Masterfully handled. I was watching the whole time as you battled and caught your way to a simply stunning victory. You truly are the pride of the Survey Corps. Looks like I taught him well. Wait, it's happening again. I can hear Almighty Sinnoh. No, it's called Dialga. Mighty Dialga is speaking to me in my mind. Space-time is torn. Awful power spills forth. The frenzied one comes to fight. Now human. Fight it with me. You're telling me there's another one? But the red chain smashed to bits. No way even a Skade could tackle another Pokemon as strong as that last one now. Is this gonna be Origin Form Palkia? Regular Palkia. Okay. I think I made the right decision to lead with Decidueye. All of you we must vacate this. God, forget the fancy talk. Book it. Come on, we gotta make it back to the summit camp while we still can. We need to leave before this other Almighty Sinnoh decides it wants to fight us. But, Commander, we can't just leave it here. You dunce. You won't be any use to anyone if you die up here on this mountain. What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get done. We gotta get gone. Such dreadful power. It's certainly beyond our current capabilities to survey such a creature. I'm amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before it, Escade. And did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? It seems likely that a buildup of this same energy was what caused the strange lightning that threw the noble Pokemon into their frenzied states. I can't believe there were really two Almighty Sinnoh after all. Guess that means neither of our clans was really wrong, huh? I must apologize from the bottom of my heart to the both of you as fellow leaders. You saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Escade. And to you, Escade, I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Expedition team, forcing you to face great hardship alone. And despite all that, you still strove to save all of Hisui. Well, it's not like we could just sit back and ignore the space-time rift. And we understood, Commander, that you had reasons to act as you did. Commander, might I suggest we return to the matter at hand? We've left things in quite a state up at the temple. That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of us than dwell on the past, huh? Just what I'd expect from a real scientist. A dependable attitude indeed. Yes, let us move on. No need to speak any further about my rash actions, not to mention my loss of composure. It seems that having a skate about has been a good influence on all. Yeah, thank goodness you were here, huh? We'd have no chance of getting through this disaster without you. We're still not through it. How is he to keep fighting? The red chain is shattered. Relax. I've got a plan, thanks to what mighty Dialga told me. Dialga? The Pokemon that spoke to you? Yeah, and along with its name, it also told me what we need. The Stone of Creation's beginning. The Chain of Red. The vessel of humankind's invention. Unite these three and calm the chaos now pervading space. And finally, mighty Dialga said it wants to go with us back to the temple. Well, the red chain we have at least. The pieces anyway, I did collect them. And the vessel of mankind's invention, I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball. That's got to be it. But what about that Stone of Creation's beginning part? Leon might have some idea. He's knowledgeable about stones and minerals. He even goes digging for ore sometimes. Is that so? Then Warden Leon would be a fine resource to consult. What are your thoughts, Professor Laventon? Do you have any idea what this stone could be? Oh, upon my word, perhaps I do. Escade, my boy, could you lend me those plates you received from Weird Ear and the others? The ones Volo said had messages engraved upon them? Aha, just as I remembered. Here on the back of the Earth plate it says, when the universe was created, its shards became this plate. I think this may be a hint to what we need. How do you mean? Don't you see? We must search for stone, or rather ore, perhaps. I suppose that shares the same material properties as these plates. In fact, I believe that young Leon might know just where to find such a thing, as he said he'd been investigating it at Volo's urging. Now that you mention it, that Volo fellow's come around the Diamond Settlement asking about those plates before too. This seems like a lead worth following. It's decided then. Thus begins our search for the Stone of Creation's beginning. Although the name is rather a mouthful, wouldn't you say? I propose we call it Origin Ore. Irida, might we ask for your clan's aid once more? Of course. I'll call Leon to the summit camp at once. I waited as long as anyone could reasonably expect, but my invitation just never came, so I decided to honor you all with an unsolicited visit. Be glad and rejoice. Now, Adaman, I see all these other louts have their little tasks to be getting on with, but what of the great Melly? What's my role in all this? I'm your leader, Melly. Show a shred of respect, would you? Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and give me a job, great leader Adaman, and make it a good one. You want a job? Fine, your job is to support the others. All the other wardens are busy looking after their nobles and keeping people of our clans from panicking. Take a hint. Oh, Adaman. Oh, you silly, foolish boy. Don't you understand anything? Everyone has work they are suited to and work they are not. Oh, and before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all, Galaxy Team Grunt. Well done, you. Take this as a reward for your adorable efforts. Just my way of encouraging the little people. And you're all so little compared to me. As if I needed more candy truffles. I've brought Leon. Yeesh, that ugly hat suits you as poorly as this important role does. I don't like this at all. I should be the one consulted for my wisdom. Hisui's ores and stones are her precious resource. Since I was the first to realize that fact, it's only natural that I should be the first consulted. If you have a problem with it, perhaps you'd like to take it up with Cleavor in battle, with that bumbling ball of yours? Excuse me? That bumbling ball is more than capable of zapping both you and that ugly bug of yours all the way back to your stupidly oversized tree. Shall we prove it to you now? Melly, give it a rest and play nice with the Pearl Clan folks for once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here. But Adaman, everyone back home is all worked up about the fact you were spoken to by Almighty Sinnoh, or Mighty Dialga or whatever. This is the Diamond Clan's day. Be proud. Warden Leon, if you would. Certainly. Then let us set out at once. Let we make for the primeval grotto. Where's the primeval grotto? Oh, great. Okay. Well. Fly. I'll see you there. Okay, I guess I'm here. Oh. Bastiodon. How have I never seen this cave before? What a curious cave. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created in this very place. What do you think, Leon? Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill at mining, and the strength of my Sligoo's moves, I think you'd better leave any extraction work up to us, wouldn't you say? We're going to have to ask you to stop right there. Of course. Oh, come on. Who's there? We don't have any time to waste with... Clover? We haven't seen you since you walked out on the clan. Where have you been all this time? Huh, I don't have to tell you nothing. Look, you can carry on digging out that treasure you're after, and then you'll give it to us. I don't know why you even look surprised. It's not as if you were hard to follow. What we seek may be as precious as treasure, but this isn't about how valuable it is. We need it to restore this awful sky to normal. Ugh, that earnest goody two-shoes act of yours is what made me leave the Pearl Clan in the first place. Enough. Enough. We don't care why any of you ran off to play bandit, but I won't let you get in Leon's way. There are 3 of you and 3 of us. Let's go, Escade. You take charm. I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our paths. I'm the eldest, and I'll be your unlucky charm. especially in this, the battle of a lifetime. The Bandit Charm challenged you to a battle. Okay. Gastrodon, come on out, please. Mud Bomb. I am way over leveled. I don't even need to use strong style. Nice. Well, you are rather formidable. Come on, Clover. Why not come back to Diamond Clan? Times are changing. We're changing. And we could really use someone as strong as you are. Are you joking? I've no interest in living back in that place with all its stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep your treasure this time, but you'd better do something about that sky. You are as strong as ever, Escade. Maybe you can really do something about that monstrous creature at the top of the mountain. But even if you do, the next time we meet, you won't escape without a beating. Remember that. What are they, ninjas now? Did they learn from Beni? Honestly, those three. What did they even come here for? Oh well, I'll heal up everyone's Pokemon. The coin that I remember never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she groused that she did so. I suspect they may have been worried about us, perhaps even wanting to help. Then they should have just said so. What a pain they are, hiding behind that attitude. I was able to extract some of that origin ore, or whatever you wish to call it. I suppose I had better go with you, Escade. Nice. That was surprisingly easy. No, you simply failed to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work, honestly. I knew we could count on you, Leon. No wonder Cleveland recognizes you as a worthy warden. Let's hurry back to Mr. Professor and show him what we got. That Laventon's got sound judgment plus knowledge to spare, despite his silly streak. Okay, back to the summit camp. So this is the Stone of Creation's beginning, the origin ore. Yes, one can certainly feel an imposing aura emanating from it. Could this be the feeling of the very origin itself? I've been meaning to ask since you brought that up, but the origin of what exactly? Of everything by the sound of it. Exactly, my girl. Now then, back we go to Jubilife Village. But why though? Here you are, Professor Laventon. What remains of the red chain, broken as it may be. Splendid. Even in pieces, I think we'll find it still perfectly fit for use. We're jolly lucky you had the foresight to pick up all these broken bits back at the temple. Your turn, Escade. Next comes the Stone of Creation's beginning. The fragments of the red chain collected at great personal risk by the Pearl Clan, and then the Stone of Creation's beginning, which we first learned of thanks to the Diamond Clan. And now it is time for the Galaxy team to play its part and turn these items into a proper vessel. Akari, my girl, you are one of our team's greatest craftspeople. Could I ask you to do the honors? This is my true battlefield, Escade, even if it may be safe indoors. This may take some time. Perhaps the rest of you had best wait outside while we work. Come on, Mr. Professor. Wish they'd hurried up in there. I'm starting to suspect all your prattling about the value of time is a cover for your own impatience. If sitting back and waiting actually solved things, I'd sit forever, because that'd be using time well. Unlike this. We've done it, Escade. It's complete. I dub it the Origin Ball. If the message conveyed to our good clan leader can be believed, then this should allow you to catch the Pokémon that has appeared at the Temple of Sinnoh. Looks like a Cherish Ball. These Pokeballs of yours are full of wonders. To think the fate of all Hisui could rest in something so tiny. It's interesting how catching a Pokemon in one of these things brings the two of you closer together. Whoa, hold on, it's that voice again. I hear it in my head again. You mean Dialga? Yeah. It seems like mighty Dialga is willing to lend its strength in this fight. That's what it's telling me. That's certainly excellent news. The Diamond Clan's almighty Sinnoh, or perhaps I should say Dialga, is fearsomely powerful. So everything's ready now, Escade. Take the Origin Ball and hurry back to the Temple of Sinnoh together with Dialga. Oh look, it's Miss Kogita. Here you are, lost one. Ready to face your fate atop Mount Coronet. It seems a vicious battle might await you. I'll go where I must. Oh, well said. Now hearken to my words, young ones. Time cannot be severed from space, nor space from time. The being you will encounter at the Temple of Sinnoh is Palkia, ruler of all space. If it is allowed to run wild, space itself will warp and bend here in Hisui, and eventually the very world may be broken. But you have the aid of its counterpart, Dialga, the ruler of time, and therein lies hope. Balance will be brought to time and space, and the world will be once again as it should. Now take Dialga at your side and make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. I must say, this is quite the intriguing village. Perhaps I'll have a look around before I go. See what your Clothier has on offer. Excuse me? Is this the time for shopping? Well, I'll hardly have time for shopping if the world ends, will I, young man? Fair point. All right, Escade. Once you feel ready, set out. We'll make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. Okay. Let's go. Summit Camp. We're here. Come on. And this is where I'll end out this one. If you liked the episode, hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already. Have an awesome day, guys.